Hello and welcome. Today I am back with some more Scrap Mechanic survival. Hopefully I'll make it a bit more interesting this time, as it'll be my third video and it's already getting dark. Hopefully I've figured everything out to make it entertaining for people. Also with the game dev talks, I found it's like with most of these videos, you know, not many people look at it. I'm also thirsty, so I should probably drink something. Um, but, actually I believe I have tomatoes. Yeah, so it's not getting looked at too much, so I decided to hopefully add in chapters, because I heard chapters are a thing now. I don't think I'm gonna get a raid. But if you look at the bottom of the video, at the red, you know, progress bar, you should be able to see chapters. That was a really odd way of saying it, but that is a thing now. I hit the wrong thing. I meant to hit I. I do have a tomato. So, what I will do in this video, make car 2.0, and then explore. Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. So, let's get straight into it. Where would cotton be? I don't, yeah, because this is dye. Is there another plant I'm supposed to get? Because I need cotton for a seat, but I don't remember where cotton is. Yes, they are a plant. I just haven't found them yet. Alright, back to time lapse. I know I haven't done anything yet, but it needs to, I need, resource collecting before, car building. Anyways, back to it. I feel like I was just here. I will now conquer this tree! Oh, I don't think that you can chop down these big trees at all. I was wondering if you could do it with the saws, but it appears not obtainable in any way. I'm bringing home a pet. I hope that's alright. You know, I kind of forgot that I put that on there. You know, I'll go with it. Well, this is part of the exploration, I guess. I'm doing a bit of exploring while gathering resources. That is a big rock. Ooh. You know what I just found? I just found myself a trick. The packing station! The trader! Dude, like, could my world get any better on how it's situated? Like, I can... I got a lot of luck. Keep out farm bots. Yeah, that's right. No farm bots allowed here. There's a glowing over there and I really want to check it out. This episode's just gonna be called me getting distracted by everything. What determines if any of these clips get in or not is dependent on what I say in the end of them. So it's gonna be hard to edit, because I'm like, yeah, that sounds like that's good commentary to kind of add in the middle of a time lapse. But then I realize, oh, I go nowhere with this. Alright, and now we are ready to create the car, because I have all the materials and I am ready. And here we go. Alrighty then, I got a vehicle. New vehicle up and running. You can see that there's some similarities, which I actually planned on changing the look of it, which I didn't do, mainly because I'm still a little bit low on resources. Anyways, let's see how this goes. Oh, this is much better. Oh, go back, go back. Oh, wow, this is... It's not bumpy anymore. It's much faster. And I think it still uses fuel the same. But I can upgrade it eventually, which is good. But you can see now I can fly through here and get stuff done. Which means I can go and explore, get stuff, come back. I meant to, oh my gosh, that one piece right there. I meant to, put chests in the back as well, so the small chest, or maybe the big chest. I haven't... Okay, I can't get out of here. I'm too fast. But I plan on putting chests back there, and this will be my kind of adventure vehicle. Which will be pretty cool. I know that I said in the first one that I was gonna kind of decorate it to look better, which was kind of something that I kind of... Jeez, I'm going really fast. Which is one of the things that I said I could do pretty decently. Let me actually check on the fuel consumption. 2. Not the greatest, but it's getting me places fast. But yeah, I said I was gonna make the vehicles and stuff look better, which I haven't yet, but I wanted to just get it together and go. So I have the packing station here, and then right down there is the trader, and that is all pretty close to where I am. So that is pretty decent, and now I will do some adventuring now, seeing what's over here. Yeah, down there. That's a weird path, but there's a chest there. That's gold, which is rare. Paint ammo. I got a seat? I didn't know you could get seats, and what is this, orange seed? Oh, not like a physically orange seed, but a seed that's... Yeah, I don't know what I was trying to say there. Anyways, so I will be exploring and going around, hopefully not getting killed, but now that I got that component kit, that head went pretty far. But now that I got the component kit that he just dropped, that means that I can now upgrade the engine already to be much better. So that is good. So I will almost die of hunger, but not quite, because I have come prepared, and continue on my journey and see what I find. So of course, entering into another time lapse. This is just a video full of a bunch of time lapses, but now I can upgrade this, which means it can go faster. It's efficient. Gears. Wait, gears. Bearings +2. It says bearings +2, but I don't think it actually adds. I didn't even do that correctly. I don't think it actually adds. It does. It does. This is gonna be fast. Oh yes, it is. A little bit too fast, mainly because I'm not heavy enough. But if I was heavier, then this would be really good. But right now, I'm just zooming along. I can see a little green boy right there. But I am decently fast. I know they keep on saying it, but anyways, time lapse of adventuring. Go! how do people live in these places? They just get stuck all the time. Man, there was like 4 outside, and then there's still 1 inside. There's gotta be like big epic loot in here or something, because I am fighting many of them. You can tell based off of how many of this scrap metal I have. See, look at all this. Where's the scrap metal? Look, I only fought 7. That I'd have at least 100. This place is like, oh, hey, don't knock me off, don't knock me off, don't knock me off. I'm gonna... Anyways. That was decently good. I do gotta say. Now it's the thing of getting down from here. Which I think I go this way. Yeah, I do. And then... anything over here? Gotta always be on the lookout, because there's some hidden chests in some places. But I think that'll be it for today. Oh, what? Oh yeah, I think I skipped past it, meaning to come back later. And now it was later. So yeah, hopefully I am good at editing, and it looks entertaining for you guys to see me doing the 3 things that I did today. 3 things: resource gathering, and then let me get through resource gathering, making vehicle, and then exploring, which has taken a while, but in the end, hopefully I can edit it down to a nice version where it's not too much. So yeah, that may not happen. I may have to cut out the resource part, or like bits of it, or the whole thing. I don't know. It just depends on what I do. But be sure to stick around for the dev talk as I try and find my vehicle and head back on out of here. I got a decent amount of stuff. I got oranges, blueberries, never got them before. I believe I do have their seeds though. I got another garment box. I have 3 now. So looking forward to that dresser bot. But next episode, I think I will do some more resource gathering. I think from now on, I'm gonna have resource gathering as not in video, because resource gathering takes a long time to do. But I'm just gonna spin around here apparently and get back to where I was. So I probably won't include the I'll include it. It should take 1 minute at most if I just I probably won't include any clips from it though, of me doing stuff. But you can see I have skills of rolling over and doing stuff. I don't know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, that's it. Just stay around for Dev Talk, and I will be heading back to my base upside down. Oh, I'm being threatened. Alright, now to the game dev talk. Hopefully you will, somebody will see this, because now I'm including chapters and things like that. I know I'm a bit late on this video. Normally I'd release every Wednesday, but hey, at least I'm still uploading every week. But hey, game dev talk. So what will I be talking about this game dev talk? Again, split into 2 parts. First part is the scrap mechanic adventuring, because that was kind of what this video is about, and the second part is keeping it interesting. And I know with this video, it's a long video, and I mean, it probably doesn't keep your interest that much, but this is more, the game dev talks more of a listen to what I say and not what I do, because like whenever I'm making games, of course I utilize these strategies, but whenever I'm making YouTube videos, I don't really use the strategies that much because I'm not putting necessarily 100% effort into it. But yeah, so let's start with the scrap mechanic adventuring. So with it, some flaws that I found was, one part was I could kind of get easily lost where I was, because kind of the grass all looks the same. Maybe could fix that with kind of a variation of grass color. I think that would be cool, because it kind of all looks the same, especially whenever you're going into a forest. Now, granted, whenever you go into a forest, you're probably going to get lost anyways. Or it may be kind of the frame rate that I'm kind of going at, and it kind of like distracts or something like that. But I just find myself to kind of get easily lost at some points. The next thing is more diversity, because you find going along you have like some diversity of the things, like that big building that I had there. That was something that I haven't seen before. But I think it'd be really cool to just kind of have some more diversity as you go around, and because I've had like 3 of the tree tiles with the dip in it, and it just kind of feels off that I'm kind of getting that same exact thing over and over. I would recommend just changing it up a bit. The kind of how it looks. Now, granted, that'll just make the player more lost, but it will, it may actually make them not lost as much, because then it's like, oh, I haven't seen this before. This rock right here in this specific position, it's not anything else like it on the map. So it's like, oh, okay, I know where I am. But then with other things, it's like, oh, this is triggering uh, a mind response of being in this position, but you're not actually in this position, and things like that. Um, anyways, another thing is it's not enticing. It's not enticing to adventure too far, because you set up your base and you're kind of staying there. Now, I find that kind of Minecraft has the same kind of. There's definitely, on the adventuring part, there's definitely some um, kind of the same feeling and technique as adventuring in Minecraft, except you do get kind of the chests and that get used things, and um, also, yeah. So yeah, you get the chest, which makes it a bit more enticing to move around, but the chest respawn. So you could easily just go one side, get all the chests, go to the other side, get all the chests, and you're still kind of in one area. It does get you to move a bit more, but probably not as much as like putting something else in there, like to make it more enticing. Um, yeah, I'll talk about kind of an idea that I had in another dev talk, but just with the adventuring, maybe make it more enticing. Now there are some places that are um, that you kind of want to find, like the packing station, the trapped traders, trapped wanderers, and then the trader. So those things are pretty good, but once you find them, it's kind of like, okay, can I have my base set up and things? But it would be nice to always, with having it well balanced, it's always good to have it to where you have an equal amount of want to do a bunch of stuff, like an equal amount of want to do farming and adventuring and all this stuff. So even if you're far into the game, it's like, oh, I still want to adventure, or I still want to make food, or I still want to make an automated machine, things like that. Another thing is, like, again, it's repeating. It's all kind of the same, so it's kind of goes back on kind of the more diversity front, in that it's kind of repeating a bunch of stuff. But some of the things that I really liked about the adventuring was the good terrain. The terrain was nice, and it's like divots and hills and things like that. And like one of the things that I really enjoyed was the different biome of the sand biome. I really enjoyed that because it was something else besides just the grass. Even though there's like absolutely nothing there, it still has its charm because it's something new. So I think definitely more biomes. I know that there's the burnt forest biome, which I haven't found yet. Um, but that'd be something cool to kind of add a bit more biomes and things. Um, but so far, it is really good with the terrain. Also with the randomness. Again, randomness isn't always easy to basically conquer in making an adventuring game, because there's, with the tile mapping, yeah, sometimes things mess up and things like that. But it's definitely done well in Scrap Mechanic, with the randomness of it, with all the tiles and the smoothness between them, and the buildings and things like that. So and plus, with the adventuring, making it random, it's like, oh, you have no idea where it is. It's random. So yeah, that's always good. Also, another thing is the looming end goal. You can always, well, not always, but you can kind of see, like, an end goal would say, like a small end goal would probably be like a chest that you see off in the distance. It's like, oh, I see that glowing chest off there, and it makes you want to explore more, and then you get distracted and go along, find all that. Then there's also, once you see a warehouse out in the distance, you can see it from pretty far away, and it's a pretty big building, and that makes it like, oh, that's my end goal over there. And always having that looming end goal reminds you what you're trying to do in the game, things like that. So yeah, those are just kind of the little things that I wanted to say about adventuring. I made this slideshow a little while ago, so I didn't remember exactly what I put in here or what I wanted to say to it, but I think that is kind of what I wanted to say about it. So now on to keeping things interesting. So some things to kind of keep things interesting would be, well, number one, I can't do it. As I kind of mentioned before with the video, it's kind of not interesting. Hopefully, I should be able to make it more interesting next time, because now I know that resource gathering takes a while. I kind of knew it did, based off of kind of what you have to do for it and things, but I just ignored it. So I just made a really long video. Anyways, next thing, entertaining. Make it entertaining, in some way. So kind of have a goal. Have a little goal that you go for. Expect the unexpected. Except in this point, you plan or you make the unexpected. So if there's something unexpected that happens, it draws an interest more. Next thing is the unknown. If there's something that's unknown, you always want to find out what that unknown is, whatever it is. So that kind of keeps in the person who's watching or whatever with the story. So the next thing is looking for the next thing. Yeah, like I said before, with entertaining is looking for the next thing and going for that. Another thing, make it unique, because you could have something unexpected happen, but, you know, you've seen something like that before. It's not that unexpected. Or, like, something unknown, it's like, oh, what's gonna happen here? It's like, I've kind of seen something like this before. Then it kind of, whenever it's not unique, number one, it unimmerses the player, because then they're thinking about the other thing that kind of is similar to it, but then also it's like you've seen it before, so why would you kind of want to see it again or hear whatever with the story. And then the next thing is make it complex. So don't just have it like one straight goal. One main thing that is done with stories is you have the main story, but then you have a side story. And that's often used for episodes, for books and things like that, where they have one main goal, but there's always this one side goal. And then just that keeps it interesting, which is what this is about. So hopefully this has helped you. Hopefully, yeah, hopefully you enjoyed the video, even though it may be still a long one. Hopefully I'll get that all down in the next video, and sorry for it being late. I've just become busy again, but I shouldn't be busy after next week. So hopefully I'll have a video in time next week as well. Just depends, but I'm gonna try and do one video every week. Doesn't necessarily mean it'll be on Wednesday, alright? So yeah, I think that's all that I want to say. So, goodbye.